Hello, everybody. It is time for a doozy of list reviews. So this weekend coming up, you got the NATC, which is the North American Team Championship. There is an 8-player team event and a 5-player team event. There's 28 man teams, and I believe it's like right under 60, upper 50s for the 5-man. So tons of players coming for this. And yeah, the qualify, it is a invitational for the 8s to go to the NTL finals. This is the first team event here in the US that is using the new data slate and updates and everything. So I'm super excited to see if anybody's doing anything crazy with lists or if everything kind of still stayed how it is. So yeah, this takes place in Tennessee, and that's that. So let's jump into the teams. I'm going to go through all of the teams in this. So if you want to see a specific team or anything, go ahead and look in the timestamps below, and you can jump to a specific team that you're doing. So this is going to be a long video, but you have access to jumping to the teams that you really want to look at. All right, so our Pro Tabletop team actually is not fully going to this. So you'll see some of our members kind of spread out, and Art of War is also not in full swing here either, and their members are spread out. So a lot of interesting things going on. All right, so 4++. This says Colin from Pro Tabletop on it. So yeah, this is the first team on the list. So let's start with this. So he's playing Grey Knights. His Grey Knights list has changed a little bit with the data slate and points and everything. So right now he is rocking 3 Tech Marines, 3 Grandmasters, 3 Nemesis, Canis, and 2 Voidsmen. So it is just a heavy hitting list. It is still that stat checky Grey Knight type list with a little bit of trash in there. Canis, a little bit of a buff to him, able to walk through walls now. And because he can use any strat for free, he can tank shock for free, he can heroic for free. So really cool stuff that he can do. So yeah, Grey Knights list. Everybody hates playing against that. David Purcell's Astra Militarum. Let's see what we got going on here. Tempest Command Squad, Tank Commander, Death Corps, Infantry, Scion, Rough Riders, Hellhound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lehman Russes. So a lot of tanks, a lot of tanks. So big tank span with some small scoring elements. Sisters. All right, new Sisters Codex. This is the first event we're seeing the new Sisters Codex. Drew Townsend, he is playing the Pentant Host. So this is going to be a lot of melee stuff and everything. So let's see what we've got here. Why does this have all of the strats listed in this? That is very weird. Okay, Junith, Priest, Vol, Palatine, Triumph. Then you've got a Battle Sister Squad, Immolator, Rhino, 10 Arcos, 2 3-man Arcos, 3 single Mortifiers, Paragon Warsuits to go with Vol, 2 10-man Repenchas, and 1 Seraphim. So my overall thing with Sisters, being a Sisters player, is this is not the strongest attachment right now. Bringer of Flames probably is an Army of Faith. In the Pentant Host, I specifically like, even though battle lines can help you with the like secret missions and stuff, I think this and the Palatine and the Immolator are a waste of points in this detachment, and I would rather have more Arcos or other things. He doesn't have a Canonist to go with any other Repentia, so he's not getting a strat for free. Junith is definitely needed in this detachment. So I think there's a little bit of lack of killing here, and there's a little bit too MSU and like trying to play the mission. You need to kill his sisters. Tau, I'm pretty sure he's taking a standard Tau list. So you've got 3 Cadres, 1, 2, 3 Breachers, 2 Devilfish, because one's going to start outside and cycle in because they got the enhancement. 2 Hammerheads, 2 Pathfinders, 3 Piranhas, 3 Riptides, 3 Stealth Suits. So pretty average Monka list. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Drukhari. So Drukhari can go a lot of ways. So let's see kind of what we're doing here. So you got the Sky Splinter, 2 Archons, Draz, Lilith, Cab, 10 Witches, Raider, Venom, 4 Venoms, 5 Venoms, 6 Venoms, 1 Raider. Kronos, 3x5 Incubi, makes sense. 2 with Draz, probably 1 with Archon, 2 with Archons, 1 with Draz. 2 Mandrakes, and then 3 Scourges, 2 with Dark Lance, 1 with Haywire. So I would love to see Bombers in this list. I like Drukhari with Bombers. I think they're really good. But yeah, I mean, Drukhari can do their thing. They can score points. Let's see what he's playing here. Blood Angels. All right, cool. So they are taking Blood Angels, which in a lot of the tier lists are being seen as one of the top armies right now. So let's see what we've got here, if there's anything crazy going on. 2 Chaplains with jump packs, Judiciar, Leomardis, Lieutenant with Combi, Sanguinary Priest, Sanguinar. So I am not a fan of the Sanguinar. I know a lot of people like him. I actually just don't like him in lists. He has no captains. So no captain and assault intercessor combos. Says a lieutenant. So kind of weird. Just 1 assault intercessor, 2 jump packs, 1 big blade guard with the Judiciar with the fight first. 1 big death company, 2 small death companies, an infiltrator, a scout, and 1 vanguard veteran. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Not having the Sanguinar and not having any captains with assault intercessors, or not going 2 vanguard vets, is kind of a little odd, but it is Blood Angels, so nothing crazy though. It's just your selection of what you want. Chaos Demons. So Chaos Demons is always something that's like a sleeper in this. People writing stuff. He wrote an entire book in his list building. Okay. So Be'lakor, sure, you can argue good or bad. In teams, you could be fine pairing if you're pairing into shooting stuff. So like if Tau first defends, you can just attack with this demon list. Keeper of Secrets. I don't think the Keeper does enough to warrant being in a list right now. Shalaxi. He's paying for Shalaxi. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? Slanesh, Transweaver, Demonettes, Nurglings, Fiends, Seekers, Soul Grinder. I hate everything about this demon list. I just hate absolutely everything about this. It is not Big Demon Smash. It does not have enough small bullets to do anything. This is a very weird mix, and it's just like, Soul Grinders are cool, but like they don't actually do enough to be cool. And then you've got 2 Fiends and a Seeker squad, sure. You have 1 Demonette squad, like 1 bullet, that's like okay. And then you just have 3 bigs. I just don't like it. It's not skewed enough for a demon list in either direction. Walter, our man Walter, is joining this team as well. So let's see what he's got going on now. A lot of changes happened in Necron, so let's see kind of where he landed with this. So he's sticking with Awakened Dynasty. And he's going to have Illuminar, Imhotep, Locust Lord, 3 Plasmancers, 3 Wardens, 3 Scorpic Lords. I believe when I looked at his list, it was 1,045 points in characters. It's a lot. So then he's got 3, 4, 5-man Immortals, a Reanimator, 3 Locust Destroyers, 3 Scorpex Destroyers. So he's taken out all the Wraiths. He's added in more characters. He lost all of his Warrior Bombs, and he has nothing like big that's tanky. So way different lists. We'll see how he does in this event. All right, now let's move on to Alternate Dimensions Wargaming. All right, let's just go through this. Tau, kind of try to speed this up. He is playing Retaliation Cadre. Love this. Love Retaliation Cadre. Love it in teams. Farsight, Cold Star, Enforcer, Dark Strider. So not a lot of characters though. Not a lot of characters for Retaliation. Strike, a broadside. He has a broadside unit. Fire Knife, Star Scythe, Sunforge, Ghost, Kroot, Pathfinder, Piranha, Riptide, Stealth. It's just like a little bit of everything. It's not actually really leaning into the Retaliation Cadre, so it's just going to kind of do Tau things at a lesser capacity, in my opinion. Orcs, so very, very familiar with Orcs. Let's see, what is he playing? Green Tide. So big mech with Shock. Snickerdoodle. 3 Pain Boys. 3 War Bosses. A Weird Boy, and Zod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20-man boys. 1 10-man boy. 20-man Gretchen. Ludas are interesting. I think flash kits are better for shooting in this army to have like a little bit of screen clearing, but Ludas are super cheap, so it's okay. They do reroll hits. And 2 Storm Boys. So yeah, I mean, your typical Green Tide. Nothing crazy going on there. They did get a nerf. Thousand Suns, still very, very good. Let's see what we've got going on here. Armin, Infernal, Magnus, Thousand Suns, Demon Prince, Rubric, Zanger, 2 Beasts, Cultists, and a Forge Fiend. Single Forge Fiend is interesting. You're kind of seeing this pop up more in armies to give them a little bit more shooting, like a Forge Fiend here, Forge Fiend there, especially in like World Eaters. These are tanky things, so like pretty good for standing on objectives, pretty good for doing primary and secondary stuff that you have to stay alive. So I don't hate it. Only 3 rubrics. He does have the Demon Prince and Magnus, so I mean, it's overall interesting list. It's got a lot of tankiness to it, so it's going to be deceivingly hard to kill and push through for people. All right, Sisters. I hope I see Sisters on every single team so I could talk about 20 different Sisters lists. What are we playing here? Bring Your Flame. All right, so Vol and St. Catherine. Perfect. You don't really need more characters than that. I do like Canonesses, which you'll see as a jump pack Canoness. I actually, after testing, I don't value this very much. I just don't. Take it for what it is. It's good. Whatever. We'll see what it's going to join with. And a Palatine. Everyone, stop taking the Palatine. Get them out of your lists. Just... who cares? Just get them out of your list. It's a waste of points. 1, 2 Battle Sister squads. Okay, I guess. Interesting. Retributor squad. A little too expensive for me. He's got heavy flamers in there. So you're going to be trying to use the flamer strat. I mean, 5d6 flamers. You're going to do like 1 to 3 mortal wounds. It's not really that much. Seraphim. It's a small squad. Novitiates for infiltrate and stuff. 3 Castigators. I love to see 3 Castigators here. Paragon and 2 Immolators. So no Dominions. Going Battle Sisters, no Dominions, no Scout moves. Flamers. I think this is a little bit on the weaker side, and this is like playing the mission, and it's not going to do enough damage. Custodes. Custodes got a pretty big buff. So Shield Host. Yes, Shield Host. 3 Blade Champions. No Trajan. 1 Guard Squad. 3 Wardens. 2 Prosecutors. 3 Venatari. Interesting. Probably just for playing secondaries and stuff. Witch Seeker. So they didn't go like full damage. They went a lot of mission play here. So we'll see how that kind of hangs for them. I like full damage Custodes and no mission play. All right, Astra Militarum. All right, we got a Marshal, Leontis, Platoon Squad, 1 Tank Commander, Krieg, a Baneblade. Okay. Well, you basically have to first defend with this list if you're putting a Baneblade in there. So, I mean, you're going to just first defend, you're going to pick table 1 or 2, and you're going to be like, cool, we open Basilisk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lehman Russes. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of tanks. They got first defend. It's pretty easy read to know if you're going into this that they're going to first defend. Death Guard, let's see what they got. All right. Putrefier, Blightspawn, Lord of Contagion, Plaguecaster, Mortarion. I think Mortarion makes every Death Guard list weak. Tallyman, Typhus, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 5-mans, 1 10-man Plague Marine, 2 Rhinos, two Deshroud Terminators. These are becoming more popular now. 2 Haulers and 1 Plague Burst Crawler. So it's really like an all-around, like all-comers kind of Death Guard list. I think Mortarion makes Death Guard a little weaker. He doesn't bring enough to the table, especially in this meta where things can kind of just pick a single target and kill it. And Necrons, they are playing Awakened Dynasty. Cool, love to see it. Nightbringer, Hexmark, Destroyer, Locust Lord, Overlord, Scorpex, no Illuminar, mistake. Immortals, Reanimator, Doomsday Arc. Okay. So some shooting, long range shooting. Destroyers, Lich Guard, Ophidian Destroyers, Scorpex Destroyers. So a little bit of just everything. Little combat, little shooting. I don't hate the Doomsday Arcs to give some long range shooting. But it's kind of light. It's kind of light on everything. Bigger units, light on everything. All right, let's move on to Battle for Salvation. All right, BFS. They're coming down from New York for this. Let's see what Benjamins are running here. Thousand Suns, Armin, 2 Exalteds on a Discs, 3 Infernal Masters. They've got all the enhancements. Magnus, 1, 2, 3, 5-mans, 2 Vortex Beasts. All right, so we're seeing 2 Vortex Beasts everywhere now. So far. 2 Cultists, 3 Cultists, 2 Enlightened. Okay, so a little bit more going into the Rubric Marines with the Infernal Masters. And then you've got the 2 Vortex Beasts still. All right, let's see what Bobby's running. Bobby is playing Necrons, and he's playing Hypercrypt. Chrono, Nightbringer, Illuminar, Imhotep, Plasmancer, 3x10 Immortal. So I love this right now in Hypercrypt. I think this has a lot of play in Secret Mission as well. 2 Deathmarks, Flayed Ones. They're just good forward deploy. 3 Locust Destroyers, a Monolith, and Tomb Blades. So nothing too crazy. Less Satans is what we're seeing a lot. I love the 3x10 Immortals. All right, Daniel. He's playing Sisters. He's been playing Sisters for a while here. He's an Eldar player and a Sisters player. So let's see what he has decided. I'm super interested here. So he's stuck with the Index Detachment. Probably still one of the better detachments. It's very, very good. It's very all-comery. So let's just see, trying to figure out what you want to play with a whole new codex this close to a team event. You kind of can just go with what you're used to and play it very well. So he's got a Canoness with Jump Pack, Junith, Vol, Triumph, 2 Immolators, 1 10-man Arco, 1 3-man Arco, 2 Castigators, 2 Dominion Squads, Paragon, 2 Engines, and a Seraphim Squad. This list would probably just play better in Bringer of Flame. I don't think it leans into the strats that you can take advantage of as much in this detachment. Like, I'd like to see a little bit more melee, like big melee units to take advantage of rerolling hits and melee. Like, it's really good for the Arcos. I don't value the Dominions and the Immolator in this detachment very much. I think they're a little bit on the weaker side, but teaches their own. He's a very good player. All right. Ed, Estra Militarum, Gaunt's Ghosts, Leontis, Platoon, Tank Commander, Jungle Fighters, Infantry Squad, Bulgrin, 1 Lehman Russ, Snipers, Regiment Attach, Dorn, Scout, Tempest. So Triple Dorn. I like it. This is definitely a really good first defender list as well. You put this on an open table. Triple Dorn is just really good. Jack Murphy, CSM. We are playing Chaos Cult. All right, let's see what we got. Cypher. You're probably going to see him in like every CSM list now with the CP manipulation. And then you've got Dark Commune, Sorcerer and Terminator Armor, Cultist. Makes sense. Trader's Guard. A Cursed Cultist. This is so much stuff. 2 Forge Fiends. So yeah, it's just a horde cast goal list. I'm super interested to see how that does because I love that style list. That's what I would play. All right, Orcs. Warhorde. Beast Boss upgraded. Beast Boss, Snickrot, Gaz, Maz, War Boss, Zod. 2 trucks, 20 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen. Mega Knobs to go with Gaz. These are 10-man knobs, 2 10-man knobs, 1 small squig hog. Got 1 small squig hog. Stormboy. Yeah, it's just an all-around good, warhead list. I'd love to see 20 boys in here. I kind of miss just there being 20 boys, but knobs make up for it. I forgot what player I was on. All right, Blood Angels. 2 Chaplains. Mephiston, Leomardus, Sanguinar. Interesting to see Mephiston in here. I still just don't like the Sanguinar. I understand what he does, but I just don't value it. Assault Intercessor, Impulsor, Rhino, Assault Intercessor, Jump Pack. 2 5-man Death Company, 1 10-man Death Company. Oh, wait, these are foot. 2 5-man on foot, 1 10-man jump, 2 5-man jump, 2 scouts. Yeah, I mean, there's so many options in Blood Angels right now. It's just like, what MSU do you want? And the last list is going to be Tau. 3 Fireblades, an Ethereal, 3 Breacher teams, a Strike team, 2 Devilfish, a Broadside. What is he playing? I'm assuming he's playing Monka. Yeah, Monka. Okay. Broadside, they're very fast in this. Pathfinder, 3 Piranhas, 3 Riptides, 3 Stealth Suits. So no Hammerheads in this. He went for Broadsides over Hammerheads. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a Tau list. It is. It just is. All right, Bluegrass Conspiracy. Custodes, they're back. They're coming back. 2-blade champions, shield captain on a Dawn Eagle jet bike. These guys are cool. I hope he has a squad to go with them. 1, 2, 3 big guard squads. Gonna be really good at denying secret missions. I like this. 2 grav tanks. Good shooting support for them. Prosecutors, Venatari, Witch Seekers, and Draxus. No wardens. Yeah, no wardens. Bikes. The bikes are cool. 2 units. A little too much. Yeah, no wardens. Ooh, that hurts my soul. Votan. All right. Champion, call. 1 warrior squad. 2 Sagittars. 1 Thunderkin. 10 Terminators. 2 5-man Terminators. 2 Land Fortresses with the Terminators in them. 1, 2 bikes, and 1 forward deploy. No Berserkers. This Terminator spam like just doesn't do it for me. They're good, don't get me wrong. So you got 10 man that can deep strike, you got 2 that come out of the land fortresses with full wound rerolls. They don't do anything in combat. They really just don't. They're noodles in combat. There's some targets that they can kill, but like they generally aren't that good in combat. So I think that this list is just lacking some combat. You don't have tons and tons of scouts, like no big bike squad to like, yeah, it's okay. Not my style of Votan, not my vibe, not my vibe. All right, Grey Knights too. Someone else is cooking with Grey Knights. You got 2 librarians, 2 grandmasters, 2 strike squads, 3 normal dread knights, Canis. So very similar to what we saw in Collins' list. He's got the strike squads, which I like. I don't really care for the 2 librarians that much. Putting sigil on the librarians interesting. Keeps them alive more. You know, you can be more aggressive with him, and it's like, hey, you're going to shoot at him, I jump away, and I can come back, and he can get value for multiple turns instead of the librarian just being valued for 1 turn. So I don't hate it. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Good Grey Knights list. Tyranids. Tyranids are pretty good right now. Pretty good. All right, so he's doing Vanguard. Not doing Invasion Fleet. Broodlord, Neuro, Wing type Tyrant, 2 Tyrant Primes, Gargoyle, 2 Exocrines, Gene Stealer, Neurogons, Neurolictor, Ravener, Trigon, Warriors, Zoes. Yeah, I mean, we've seen a teammate play, you know, similar lists to like this. Like it can keep you in pressure, it can keep you in your corner. I think Invasion Fleet is just better right now, though. But yeah, it's Vanguard. I mean, you get the pairings right, it can do very well. All right, Sisters, Army of Faith. All right, let's go. Okay, let's do this. Army of Faith, Juice Sexton. All right. Yes, perfect start. You got Agatha. Going to give you D3 extra miracle dice when she dies. Gives dev wounds to something. This is a we'll see what squad this is going with. Canonist with a jump pack, a Magifier, Vol, Palatine, and a Triumph. Cool. So I love all this. I don't. This is probably going to be in a squad. You wouldn't really put that in a squad with Agatha because that's kind of counterintuitive. But let's see. 1 Immolator. Doesn't look like there's any Battle Sisters. 3x3 Arcos, really good trash units. 1 Castigator. Would love to see more than 1 here. Big Sacrosaint. So he's doing the Big Sacrosaint with an Imagifier instead of a Hospitaller. Maybe you kind of want a Hospitaller with this if you're doing this combo. Dominion Squad for the Immolator. So Agatha's going to go with the Dominion Squad and just looking for dev wounds. An Exorcist. Sure. Paragon Warsuits. A Retributor Squad. Okay, maybe Agatha goes with the Retributor Squad, waiting to get full wound rerolls. 2 Seraphim Squads. Cool. So yeah, you'll be able to do your auras and everything with these jump pack squads. The Retributors kind of falls apart for me. I don't really care for it that much. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of all over the place. I think it could probably be honed in a little bit with the combos that it's trying to do. The combos don't feel perfect to me for how expensive they are. But yeah, Army of Faith, good to see that on the board. Works. Warhorde, Beast Boss on Squig, Snickerrot, War Boss, Mega Armor, 10 Boys, 3 Trucks, Flash Kits. I love Flash Kits in this. They're really good for clearing screens and stuff like that, and just a little added extra threat. 2 Small Gretchen, Mega Knobs, 2 Knob, 3 Knobs, 3x5 Knobs, Squig Hog Boys, and then 2 Storm Boys. Yeah, it's just a good general all-around Warhorde list. World Eaters. World Eaters went down in some points here with 8-bound. Let's see if they did 8-bound spam. Angron, Master of Executioner. Okay. No scout move. Okay. Jackal, Berserkers, 1 Rhino, 2 8-bound, 1, 2, 3. So all min squad 8-bound, maxed out. Spawn, 2 Forge Fiend. Should at least have like 1 6-man 8-bound. But it's got a lot of units for World Eaters. I don't value the 10-man Berserker with this guy, and then not having the scout move for the Exalted kind of hurts. Blood Angels. All right. Dante. Yes. You know what you're doing. Love it. Liam Martis. Sanguinary Priest with a jump pack. Sanguinary Priest with a jump pack. Yes. No Sanguinar. Yes. Dante instead. Good. Love it. My style list right here. I would love to see at least one captain to go with these guys here. One Assault Intercessor. Rhino. Jump. A 10-man jump. 2 Death Company on foot. 1 10-man Death Company. 1 Vanguard Vet. 2 Vindicators. What? Bringing some shooting to the Blood Angels? I guess. Teaches their own. I get why, but I think that you can. This is going to hurt what tables you want to play on to function the rest of your army. That would be my 2 cents into that. All right, time to go on to the next team. All right, Bussin Rizzlers. A lot of ETA guys. You got Death of Glory guy on here. So this is a local Tennessee crew. Let's see what we got. Imperial Knights. Rex. Big Knights. Going big Knights. All big Knights. 1, 2, 3, 4 babies. Yeah, I mean, okay. They go through walls now. It's 3 bigs, some smalls. I still think Knights are bad. I still just think Knights are bad. I think they can get picked on. Brad White's playing some Tau. Let's see. He's playing Monka. Fireblade, Ethereal, Breacher, Strikes. Only 1 Breacher package. Pathfinder, Stealth, 2 Stealth suits, Ghost Keel, 2 Piranhas, 2 Riptides, Double Tiger Shark, baby. Yes. Devilfish. This is just a strong list. It's just strong. The Tiger Sharks are really good, and in certain pairings, yeah, it's good. That's something that a lot of people don't want to play against. Ultramarines, Vanguard. All right. You got an Apothecary, Librarian, Lieutenant, Colgar, Ventress, Intercessors, Aggressor Squad, DevSense, 6 Inceptors, 3 Inceptors, 3 Inceptors. They are all Plasma. Infiltrator, Scout. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a Vanguard list. Nothing too crazy going on there. It's a Vanguard list. Grey Knights. See if there's anything crazy here. Voldus. Here's something crazy. Voldus and Drago. Okay. Librarian, Grandmaster. So then you've got 5 Terminator, 2 Strike Squads, an Inceptor Squad, 3 Dread Knights. Cool. So he's going like 2 small Terminators with 2 characters in it. It's cool. I don't hate it. Necrons. Hypercrypt. I love Hypercrypt in this current meta, and with the changes, this is the Necrons I would be shifting to if it was me. Nightbringer, Techno, Satan. So still triple Satan. Sure. 3x5 Immortals. Wraiths. Why? Flayed, Locust. Why this? Why are you putting this in Hyper? I'm closing this. It makes me angry. That makes me angry. I say good job on Hypercrypt, and then you have Wraiths in there. No, get them out of here. All right, World Eaters. Angron, Karn. No Scout again? What is happening? Jackals, Berserkers, 1 Rhino. You don't even have a 10-man Berserker for the... Okay, so it's just Karn. It's not even a Master Executioner. Ugh. I hate all of this. I hate all of this. 8 bound, 8 bound. So 2 3-mans, 1 6-man, 8 bound. 3/3 man exalted. You need a 6-man exalted. You need it. You need it. 1 chaos spawn. No shooting. No forge fiends. It's a lot of units still. It's fine. You've got some berserkers that do cool things. You've got 2 jackals. It's just too toolsy. Like, pair your world eaters to just push somebody and kill them. It's too toolsy for me for a team environment. Thousand Suns, Armin, Exalted, Infernal, Magnus, 10-man, 2 10-man rubrics, 2 5-man rubrics, 2 zingers, Enlighten, 2 carnivores. I don't hate the carnivores in this. That's different. It's interesting. I guess no cultists. Nah, it's different. We'll have to see how that one does. We'll have to see how Nick plays that. That's different. Roland Crawley playing Custodes. Shield Host. Yep, Shield Host is back. 3 Blade Champions, 1 Guard, 3 Wardens. Thank you. Prosecutor, Venatari. All right, cool. So we're just seeing these Venataris coming up now because they went down in points. You just got to change things by a couple points, and people are like, they're the best thing ever. I wish they had 1 captain to go with one of those Venatari for extra moving and shenanigans, but oh well. All right, overall, good comp. Let's go on to the next one. All right, certified wrinkle free. Look who's in this one. So it's all the threat level midnight guys, plus Quentin and Jack. This is a team to be feared. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see what we got. World Eaters. I assume this is going to be like Jack's list. We'll see, though. Angron. Invocatus. Thank you. Jackal. 8-bound. Exalted. Yes. 3/6 Exalted. Love this. 2/3 8-bound. Love this. Are we going to see Forge Fiends? No, we're not. 2 chaos spawn, but it's very good, very pressure, very skewed. I love it in teams. It's gonna kill stuff. Jack is playing Blood Angels. You better fear this man. Leomardus, Sanguinary Priest would jump. Assault Intercessor would jump. Assault Intercessor. 2 Ball Predators. I don't hate this. I don't hate it. I get why. I get it. Good Overwatch. Good pressure with them. They're not bad. They're good tanks. 10-man, 2 5-man, jump, Death Company, Infiltrator Squad, and then you've got 2 big Vanguard veterans and a Calidus. Yes, this is a great list. He's going to smash face with that list. All right, what do we got here? We got some Shield Host again. See? 3 Blade Champs, 3 Wardens, Prosecutor, 2 6-man Venatari, 1 3-man Venatari, and Witch Seekers. Pretty crazy. I like this list a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. I love that list. Necrons, Obsidian Phalanx. Okay. Silent King, Immortals, Reanimator, Spider, Tesseract. This is just a stat checklist. Okay. I have no idea what this does. I literally have no idea what this does. I have no idea what Phalanx does, so I can't comment on this. But Silent King, spiders, and 3 Tesseract bolts. That's skewed. Chaos demons. Please be big demon smash. Please be big demon smash. Great unclean. Great unclean. Great unclean. Kyrios. Keeper. Keeper. Rodicus. Plague bearers and flamers. See, this is a defending stat checklist. This is absolutely terrible trying to chew through this thing. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I played against something similar when Nick played it. It's just good. It's a good demons list. It's hard for some armies to deal with. That's how you have to play demons, though. Oh, this is labeled sharks, 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 shark, 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 shark. Sorry, I wonder what's in this, guys. I wonder. Dark Strider, Hammerhead, Hammerhead, Hammerhead. And is this Monka? Yeah. So 3 Hammerheads, 2 Pathfinders, Piranha, 3 Riptides, 3 Stealth Suits, and 2 Tiger Sharks. Cool. So you're seeing the Tiger Sharks coming out for Tau. That's just, it's a good Tau list. They're just good. Sisters. Yes. Quentin is playing Sisters. Ooh, I like this. All right. So what is he playing? What is Fervent Purgatation? What? Oh, okay. Bringer of Flame. Canoness with Jump Pack. Dialogus. Vol. St. Catherine. Okay. Okay. 2, 3 Immolators. 3 Castigators. Thank you. 3 Dominion Squads. Yes. Paragons. And 10-man Seraphim Squad. I don't think this is needed. So he's got no Mortifiers. He doesn't have any trash. He has these 3 Dominion Squads that'll split up to be his like trash. He is going full force. I'm trying to table you in 2 turns. That is what he is doing. He is going no trash, full table on his go turn. He is playing this as if it is Eldar. That is what he's doing right now, and it will work. Fear that. Grey Knights, Dirty Canis and the boys. Look at this. Everyone's doing Canis with Grey Knights still. Brotherhood Tech Marine. You got a Grandmaster, Strike Squad, Interceptor, 3 more, and Canis. Cool. 6 Dread Knights, Canis, and a couple trash. It's just the stat check Grey Knights that are very good. This team is going to be hell for pairings for people. Absolute hell. Everything is a stat check type of list. Everything can really, really mess you up if you underestimate it. They are coming to hunt this event. This is a very scary team. Right. All right, on to Dad Team. We will find ourselves a lot of people from the Pro Tabletop team here. So this is kind of where a lot of them went, but they didn't want to take this event too seriously. So we'll see how serious they take it and how good they do or how bad they do. All right, Andrew Whitaker. This is like the event that he always comes to. He's going to be on guard. I'm told he's just playing horses. So you've got Death Rider Commander. So that's going to give Infiltrate. Leonidas, Tank Commander. Acadian Shock Troops, Chimera, Rough Rider. So this is a small squad. So 5 Rough Rider, 10 Rough Rider, 10 Rough Rider, 5 Death Rider, 10 Death Rider, 10 Death Rider, 1, 2, 3 Lehman Russes. These are good for secondary stuff. Rattling, Scion. So yeah, he's got some secondaries. He's got tanks. He's got a bunch of horses. Cool. I actually think that this is a pretty good list into Sisters when I was talking to them about it. It's not bad. Like the horses being able to infiltrate, keep a lot of pressure on the Sisters. They can't get a lot of their guns in range to kill the tanks. And like the tanks are going to have to be used, or the Dominions are going to be used to clear the Rough Riders, and then the tanks can kind of shoot them for a couple turns. So I actually think that this is a very, very good pairing into Sisters. Sisters can obviously handle most things right now, but I think that this is a good pairing into Sisters. If your sister's player watching this, don't let them pair that into you. Don't let it happen. Joe, he is playing Retaliation Cadre. This is another very, very all in on Retaliation Cadre. This list is great. I love this. So he's got Farsight, Cold Star, Cold Star, Cold Star, Enforcer, Enforcer, Enforcer. He's got fusion and missiles kind of mixed in this. Then a Dark Strider for protecting his home objective and stuff like that, helping with denying secret missions. Fire knife with missiles. And so the secret here is that when you take these, you take one of the suits. So he only has, 2 shield drones. So you don't see a third one. If you take a third one, it pushes you to the 15 wounds for bring it down. So then each squad is worth 4 points for bring it down. With this, they're only worth 2 points for bring it down. So it's really good. Fire knife, Star Scythe, Star Scythe, Star Scythe, 3 Sun Forges, 2 Krutax Riders, 2 Piranhas, 3 Stealth Suits. It is just suits are going to be coming at you. It hits very hard. Imperial Knights, Luke, I am not familiar with this player. Canis, Crusader, 1, 2, 3, 2 Helverins, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, an Assassin, and some Henchmen. Sure, it's Knights. Again, I think Knights just get baited. You got to first defend this, second defend it. It's just going to get picked on. It's just going to get picked on. This is a weakness. I expect that to be the weakness. Mac is continuing with his Thousand Suns, coming off of Dallas. Armin, Disc, Infernal, Magnus, Sorcerer, and Terminator. 5, 5, 5, 5. Rubrics, T-Zangers, Vortex Beast, Big Terminator, 5 Terminator squad, Chaos Spawn, Cultist. So very similar to what he was playing before. Nothing too crazy there. Orcs, Marcus is playing Bully Boys. He's got a Beast Boss, Snickerot, 2 War Bosses in Mega Armor, Beast Snagas, 10 Boys, 1 Truck, a Battle Wagon, Gretchen, Mega. Is he not? Why wouldn't he make one of these 6? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he didn't. Maybe just points. It'd be nice to have the one that's Deep Strike can be 6-man. The knobs, 5 knobs, Storm Boy. Sure, it's Bully Boys list. I think it's a little too much on the Mega Knob side for what Bully Boys are right now. But yeah, it's a Bully Boy list. Nick has changed to Invasion Fleet. Yay! Look at that. All right, so Nick is playing Invasion Fleet. He's got Swarm Lord, Hive Tyrant, Neuro Tyrant, Gargoyle, Biovore, Lictor, Neuro Lictor, Warriors, Zoes, Exo, Malinceptor. Cool. He's been doing really good with this in practice games, so I'm sure he's gonna do well. Nids are really good right now with the CP manipulation. Mitchell's on Chaos Demons. Let's see what he's got going here. Souped Up, Great Unclean One, Kyrios, Keeper, Lord of Change, Rodicus, Fiend, Flamer, Screamer, 2 Carnivores. So he's got some trash. The Carnivores are actually really good souped into demons. They act as another demon type of body. I'm wondering why he's taking the Keeper. I just don't think they do enough. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, he's a very good player on demons. We'll see how they do. And then Thomas on Space Marines. He was going through like 8,000 lists with the Marines. So let's see what he decided to land on here with the Marines. Gladius Task Force. One day he will change this. One day, I promise. Captain, Judiciar, Colgar, Intercessors, Impulsor, Blade Guard, Company Heroes. He put his servo turret in. Yes, he did it. 2 Lancers, Inceptor, they're both bolters, and 2 Scouts. So way less shooting than he usually has. He doesn't have the Aggressor Bomb. He doesn't have the Eradicator Bomb. He is going combat. So he's got, 2 Inceptors, 2 Lancers, like some good anti-tank shooting, some just annoying dropping in with bolters shooting, And then he's got 2 big Company of Hero squads and 2 big Blade Guard veteran squads. So call it what it is. Why he's not just playing Blood Angels, I don't know. I don't know. That does it for that team. On to the next one. All right, Death or Glory. Let's see what they are packing here. Brad Chester playing some Orcs, and he is playing Warhorde. So we've got Beast Boss, Snickrot, Gaz, Warboss, Zod. Beast Snagas, I love those. 3 trucks, flash kits, 10-man flash kits. Tony Gretchen, yep, 10 Gretchen, Mega Knobs to go with Gaz. 10-man knob, 5-man knob, Storm Boy. Yeah, I mean, it's a Warhorde list. There's nothing crazy. The flash kits are there. It's interesting to say in one big squad and not 2 small squads. Beast Snagas are good. Warboss. Yeah, he has the characters with them. Yep, I mean, he's got bullets. He's got bullets coming at you. Drukari. Brenton is playing Drukari. Interesting. Usually he plays Eldar and Tau, so I'm wondering why he's playing Drukari. Fish Hooks in Buttholes is his list name. Archon, Lilith. Cabalite. Witches, 1, 2, 3, 4 Raiders, 2 Venoms, 2 Incubi, 2 Mandrakes, Ravenger, Reaver, 3 Darkland Scourges. Cool. It's a Dark Eldar list. There's not much to comment on there. Blood Angels, Chaplain, Fiston, Judiciar, Leomardus, Sanguinar. I still hate the Sanguinar. I'm going to say it every time I see it in a list. I hate it. Take it out of your list. 2 Assault Intercessors, 2 Impulsors, 2 Aggressors. Interesting. Okay. Assault Intercessor with Jump Pack times 2. 10-man Death Company. Eradicators. Scout. He's just kind of going a little too all-comery with this, with like the Eradicators and the Aggressors. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess Aggressors punch as well, but like they're slow. I don't know about this one, guys. Not my favorite Blood Angels list. Cool tech. We'll see how it does. Not my favorite tech, though. All right. What do we got here? CSM. All right. What are we playing? Soulforge, Warpsmith, Cultist, Rhino, Predator, Lord of Skulls, Venom Crawler. Cool. We tested a bunch of lists like this with the Lord of Skulls when CSM first came out. It's very strong, but it has a lot of weaknesses. This is something that needs table pick. Like, it has to play on table 1 or 2. Maybe it could play on 5. So, like, this has to defend. It shoots very hard. If you don't have the stuff to kill them, you can get wrecked. We'll see how this does. Chaos Demons. Everyone's pulling out the Chaos Demons, man. A lot of Chaos Demons coming in. All right. Keeper of Secrets. Everyone's putting Keepers into 3 Keeper of Secrets. See, they don't kill enough, I'm telling you. Shalaxi, Demonettes, Plague Bearers, Flesh Hounds. Sure. Slash. 1, 2. Sure. You've got some Demonette bullets, and you've got Keeper and Shalaxi. Cool. It'll do good. It'll have a lot of weaknesses. I don't want to go too much in depth with that. I don't like it. Death or Glory. 3 Blade Champions. Shield Host. Yep. 3 Blade Champions. 1 Guard. 3 Wardens. Prosecutor. Venatari. We're seeing the same lists. I think we know what the Custodes list is at this point. Imperial Knights. Why? Why are we taking Imperial Knights? Why? Canis. Lancer, Crusader, 1, 2, 3, 4 smalls, and a Voidsman. I get it. They go through walls. Cool. They have towering. Cool. They're just knights. Like, they just have weaknesses. So now they have 2 lists here that, like, really want table pick, which is the CSM and the knights. Like, they can't attack into stuff. And they have Tau coming in here. They have too many things that want to defend and want table pick. One of these is going to end up on a bad table. One of them is going to end up on a bad table. Kao Yan. Shadow Sun, Cold Star, Broadside, Broadside. These are just single missile broadsides. Fire Knife, Kroot, Firestalkers, Piranha, 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 Skyray, 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 Stealth, 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 Tiger Shark, Tiger Shark. Cool. So this is Kao Yan. So this is basically playing the slow game. This is bringing these Tiger Sharks in on turn 3. So you have 2 turns without them on the board. You just know that. Like, they're not trying to bring them in before that. If they're forced to, cool, but they're going to try to hold them till 3. So you have, 2, possibly 3 turns as the other player to deal with the rest of the army, and there's not that much in the rest of the army to deal with. Yeah, I mean, cool. They're going to hit hard when they come in. It's the back half of the game. It's going to play really slow. It's going to try to just screen you out with a couple of units here and there. Has weaknesses for sure. So that's at their glory. I mean, my overall take on that is, like, they're good players. They're trying to do something fancy with most of their lists. I think their lists can get outpaired pretty easily. So that's kind of where I am on that one, is like, cool list, guys. I'm sure you're going to do well because you're good players. I personally don't care about your lists. If I was pairing against that, I just don't care. I think there's a lot of lists to pick on in that. But we will go on to the next one. Gateway Gamers coming down from the Illinois St. Louis area. All right. CSM. They're playing Soulforged. Everyone's going towards this now. Vashtor. He's okay. He's cool. He's not bad. Warpsmith. Cultist. Forge Fiend. Hellbrute. Mauler Fiend. Raptors. Venom. Cool. So full demon engine list. Yeah, it's just going to shoot you. Mauler Fiends are cool. We tested similar things to this. Like, it's cool. It can play. It's playable. It's not like the bee's knees, though. Imperial Knights again. Oh, stop bringing Imperial Knights. Man, they just never perform in teams. Canis, Lancer, Iran. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Like, we're seeing the same thing. I'm not commenting on knight lists. I'm not doing it. I'm done with them. Guard. All right, let's see what we got here with some Guard. Death Corps Marshal, Leonidas, or Leontis, however you say his name. Command Squad, Platoon Command Squad, Primaris, Cadian, Jungle Fighter, Krieg, Infantry, Chimera, Lehman Russ, Dorn, Scion. Not enough to me. Not enough in any direction here. This is trying to do all the things and do all the things poorly. It's playing the mission. It's not killing enough stuff. You have a couple tanks. Not it for me. This is a guard list I would look at and just be like, don't care about it. Death Guard. All right. Putrefier, Terminator, Bladespawn, Typhus. 10 Plague Marines, 1 Rhino. Cultist. Pred, Big Death Shroud. Bloat. Blight Hauler. Nice. Blight Haulers. I don't hate this. This is cool. It's a little bit tankier of a list. It's got a lot of shooting in it. More shooting than combat. So it's pretty solid, like, defending list. I like it. I don't hate that version of Death Guard. Warhorde, Beast Boss, Gaz, War Boss, Beast Snagga, Boys, Truck. Flash Gets, we're seeing this coming back. 20 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen. Commandos are good. I think one squad of them is always good. Mega Knobs to go with Gaz. 10-man Knob, Storm Boy, Storm Boy, Storm Boy. Cool. Again, it's a Warhorde list. It's got all the things. There's no dinosaurs, though. I love my dinosaurs. I do love my dinosaurs. Chaos Knights. So they've got knights and they have Chaos Knights. Hurting my soul here. They got 2 big knights and Chaos Knights too. A Lancer and a Rampager. Brigand, Carnivore. Nurgling. Cool. Yeah. It'll pair good into some things. It's gonna have weaknesses into others. It's just Chaos Knights. It's no big deal. All right, Sisters. Yes. Let's see what we got here. Bring our flame. Vol, Triumph, Dialogus. 1 Battle Sister, 10 Arcos. I think Arcos is a waste of points in this detachment. 1 Dominion Squad, 1 Retributor Squad. I do not value them. They hit on 4s. Another Retributor Squad, 2 Retributor Squads. Like, yes, they have more shots, but like, they're not that good for their price. They're not that good. Just take more Dominions. It's the same output. Seraphim, 2 Castigators, 1 Paragon, 1 Immolator, and 2 Rhinos. It's just not fully optimized to me. Rhinos in this instead of more Immolators. I love a 3rd Castigator. Seraphim squad's cool. Like, take them or leave them. You're putting extra points into these Retributor squads. You're trying to be cute with Dialoguses when you can only use 1 Miracle Dice, and like, you're not going to be in St. Catherine's Aura, and it's not as much of a valuable aura. Yeah, it's not fully optimized. So many changes that I would make. So many changes. Tau Empire, 3 Cadres, Ethereal, 1, 2, 3 Breachers, Strike Team, 3 Devilfish, 2 Pathfinders, 3 Riptides, 2 Skyrays, 2 Stealths. Cool. I mean, it's your Moncala list. Yeah, you defend with it. It's good. Problems, right? They kind of want to defend. The Chaos Knights don't care as much about pairings, but, you know, it is what it is. Scarred list kind of wants to defend. This Night list kind of wants to defend. CSM list kind of wants to defend. They have a lot of stuff that wants open tables. Nothing really, like, they went like full shooting on everything. So they're going to struggle playing on table 7 and 8 a lot. Yeah, on to the next one. All right, the next team is going to be the Georgia Warlords, featuring the Tennessee Valley Authority Instrumental Shuffleboard Club. I hate their name so much. I cannot express it enough, and I hope that they watch this. Just call yourself Georgia Warlords. Like, just stop. Stop, guys. Stop. It bothers me. So this is a local team. I work pretty close with them on a lot of things, so I'll have a little bit more insight on what they're kind of taking to the table, but let's go through their lists. So Cam is playing Thousand Suns, Armin, Infernal, Magnus, Demon Prince, 1, 2, 3 5-mans, 1 10-man rubric, 2 Zangers, 1 Beast, 2 Chaos Spawn, and a Cultist. So nothing crazy. We're seeing, you know, the craziest thing we've seen so far is the 2 Beasts in lists. So nothing crazy there. Death Guard. This is going to be Colin. Putrefier, Terminator, Bladespawn, Typhus, 10-man, 2 Rhinos, Cultist, 3 Predators, 1 Death Shroud, Bloat Drone, Nurglings, 2 Carnivores. It's a good Death Guard list. Like, it's just, it can kind of play into anything. It can score really well. If it does get a bad pairing, though, like, it can get skunked pretty fast. Eldar, Johnny, usually playing Orcs, making a big change over to Eldar here. So he's got an Autarch on foot. Talk about why. Autarch, Wayleaper, Karandras, Vizarch, Storm Guardian, Falcon, Fire Dragon, Ranger, Striking Scorpion, Swooping Hawks, Void Weaver, Viper, Warwalker. So we haven't seen, this is the 10th team, and we've seen no Eldar yet on 10 teams. So this is the first Eldar list we've seen out of the 10 teams. So basically what this is kind of built for is it's very fast. It's got a lot of single trading pieces. Like it's got the Karandras, it's got the Vizark, it's got the Wayleaper. Not big commitments into single trading pieces. And then it has the Autarch with the Storm Guardians, which is just really good for denying secret missions. He's going to continue to get a CP. It's got Fright First on it, so mitigate some stuff if it goes into there. That unit can just go, because the Autarch can just use a strat for one less or for free, right? Like this squad can Phantasm for free. This squad can Fire and Fade for 1 CP. So it can go really fast across the board at the end of the game to do secret missions or to deny secret missions. So it's a really just interesting tech piece that we kind of built into this. And then, yeah, it's got some forward deploys. It's got just single trading pieces. It's got the Void Weavers because they can just skirmish really well. Viper for ignoring cover on all of your lances and your falcons and stuff on the go turn. You can even shoot that Fire and Fade to keep it alive for 2 turns and, use it on Warwalkers for a turn, then use it on Falcons. It's got a lot of things. So it's just doing Eldar things. It's just going to try to score points. Votann. His Votann list, you got a Call. You got Uthar. I love Uthar and Votann. I think his stat line is very good for the primary and secondaries that you see. And handing out the extra judgment tokens is just really good on both of these, and picking an objective to do it as well. So you need judgment tokens in this army. 2 warrior squads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sagittars. Can't hate that. 3 berserkers. I love berserkers. And 3 6-man bikes. And then 1 forward deploy. So the forward deploy really helps them. You get string across most of the table. Your scout moves don't get shut down. You've got bikes for early game, bikes for mid game, bikes for late game. You've got your combat that can be super aggressive or just, hold down and threaten an area because of the scout moves and the threat of the Sagittars. All around, very well-rounded Votann list. Their job is generally to get 10s into any match. This list definitely has the legs to do that, but if you make mistakes, it can punch you up pretty well. Blood Angels. Chris is playing Blood Angels. See where he landed here. 2 captains, Leah Martis, Sanguinary Priest. 2 Assault Intercessor squads, 2 Impulsors, 3 Assault Jump Pack squads, 2 10-man Death Company, Infiltrator, 1, 2, 3 Scouts, and 1 Vanguard Veteran. Very well-rounded. It's got bullets, it's got tanky stuff, it's got big units to take out stuff. Huge fan of this list. CSM. All right, so we're going Packbound Zealots. The shooting in this and the combat in this is just really good. So you've got Abaddon, Chaos Lord, Cypher, Cultist, Legionnaire, Rhino, Chaos Biker, and these are both Nurgle. You have a Predator, 2 Predators that are Nurgle, 2 Vindicators that are Nurgle, Chosen that is Khorne, Chosen that is Undivided. So yeah, you've got missiles, right? You got 3 missiles. You've got a big tanky bubble of tanks. This is a great list. It's got a lot of damage output. It has a lot of versatility to go into a lot of things. Then you've got Sisters. Their Sisters list is Bringer of Flames. He may or may not be borrowing most of my army. So we got half of my Sisters list is going to the 4 up guys, and half of my Sisters army is going to these guys. So it's kind of funny. I'm not going to the event, but my armies will be there. My armies will all be there. All right, so he's got 2 Canonesses. This one's got a 2 up save, 5 up Funeral Pain. Canonesses are really cool. Like, you could just put them on an objective and you can just go, hey, I have a 2 up Invuln. Maybe they don't die, and then you hold an objective. Like, so people have to maybe commit more than they think they have to pick them up, which is cool. They punch okay in combat. Like, they could grenade strat for free. So, like, they could grenade strat for free. They could shoot you. They could fight you. We got Condemner Bolters on these. So, like, that's, in rapid fire against Grey Knights, against T-Suns, against an Eldar Psyker. Really good, just mortal wound output. Vol, Triumph of St. Catherine, 3 Immolators, all with Meltas, 3 Castigators, all battle cannons, 2 Dominion squads. They have Condemners as well. So you've got a total of 4 Condemner bolt guns in this, which is just really good tech. You have 3 single mortifiers, great extra heavy bolter shots, great secondary things. They can also just go and tag stuff and not die a lot of times. They can move block very well. 1 Paragon, 1 Novitiates for the 4 deploy to like help with getting extra miracle dice at the start of the turn, force them to get a trading piece onto an objective early, and you only lose 50 points. And then also for infiltrate if you need to help get your scout moves off. So yeah, that's the Sisters list. Very, very raw damagey, but has some tech in there as well to play the missions. Grey Knights, Zach. So he is playing 2 Dread Knights, 1 with Sigil, 1 with Wrath, Drago, big Terminator brick with Drago, 2 strike, 3 strikes, 3 Nemesis. So no Canis here. So he did switch to this like last minute, and Canis does take a lot of practice to understand like how you're supposed to play that with this list. So it was a little safer for him to just go with the strike squads and the Terminators, and it gives them a little bit more of a toolsy list that can go into matches and score points instead of trying to like hard stat check you. But yeah, overall they're gonna do their thing, and we'll see how they come out. All right, Interspecies Reviewers. This is a bunch of people from Georgia as well. You know a lot of these guys. All right, let's see. Blood Angels. Captain Chaplain, Dante, Leomardus, Sanguinary Priest, Sanguinar. Oh, this and this. Oh boy, it's a lot of points into characters in this. Cell Intercessor Squad, Impulsor, Rhino, 1, 2, 3 Jump Packs, 2 Big Death Company, 1 Infiltrator, Scout Squad, 1 Vanguard Vet. Yeah, that's there. That's that. That's that. We're nothing crazy. Nothing crazy to talk about. Renegade Raiders. All right. So you've got Abaddon, Fabius Bile. He's a good character. Dark Apostle, Master of Executioners, Cultist. Chosen, Big Chosen, 10-man Chosen, 10-man Chosen, 5-man Chosen, Land Raider, Rhino. Okay, all right. I see you here. I don't hate this. This will do okay. Like, it'll be okay. That's a lot. A lot of combat, not a lot of shooting, so that's going to kind of want a more combat-driven table. World Eaters, Angron, Avocado, 2 Master of Executioners, 2 big Corn Berserkers, 2 small Corn Berserkers, 2 Rhinos, 2 8-bound, Terminator. No, what is this list, Mike? What is this list? I don't value 10-man Berserkers like they do, but sure, fight first. So you're looking to put this into like Blood Angels or something where they can't charge you and just get away with it for free. So I get it. Anti-combat, more than anything, not bad. All right, Namian is playing Tau. He's playing some Monka here. 2 Fireblades, Shadow Sun, 1, 2, 3 Breachers, 4 Breachers, 3 Ghosts, Carnivores, Kroot Rider, Pathfinder, Piranha, Skyray. He's got no Devilfish. No Devilfish. We just hucking it. They just hucking it. No Devilfish. Weird. Okay. Death Guard. Putrefier, Blightspawn, Plague. Cool. Tons of characters. Very Joe list type of thing. 1, 2 5s, 2 10s, 3 10s. 2 5s and 3 10s. Okay. 2, 3, 4 Rhinos. So this, and 3 Carnivores. Cool. This is just another anti-combat, you're not coming into me, I'm going to fight first type of list. And it's got Carnivores to back it up. Birmingham, playing some Grey Knights here. All right. Libby, 1 1, 2 Dread Knights, 2 small Terminators, 2 Strike Squads, 3 big Dread Knights. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to score. It's able to score. It's able to kill stuff. It's not too stat checky. I would have loved to see Drago in there. Necrons, Hypercrypt, Satan, Hexmark, Stormlord, Scorpix Lord. So all Satans, 3 Death Marks, little shield and board guys, Monolith, Destroyer, Toonblade. Yeah, I mean, it's a tanky stat checklist. There's things that'll care about this and things that won't, but it is Hypercrypt. And Trent is playing guard. Let's see what we got here. Platoon Command, Squad, Tank Commander, Marbo, Creed, Leontis, 10 jungle, infantry, 3 Bulgaren, Scion, 1, 2 Rust, 2 Dorn. Cool. It's just kind of well-rounded. I like the Dorns. I think you should just have 3 Dorns if you're playing guard right now. They're just really good. I like that he didn't go into any indirect with the nerfs. But, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. They're not bad. Good list, guys. Good lists. All right, on to Lords of War. All right, let's see what we got. Starting off with some Grey Knights. 3 Librarians. Ooh, they stay with the 3 Librarians. 2 Tech Marines. 1 Grandmaster. 1, 2, 3 Strikes. Scepter. 3 Nems. Purgatation. All right, yeah. A lot of units. A lot of stuff that can happen. 3 Librarians. Too many points. Not worth it. Not worth it. It's Grey Knights, though, so, you know, they do Grey Knight things. Those are very good into, like, certain matchups. So, certain things don't want those 3 Librarians hitting them. Blood Angels. Let's see if we got anything here. Chaplain on foot. Lieutenant. Sanguinar. Intercessors. Salt. 10-foot guys. 2 5-man, 3 5-man jump packs. A Lancer. Infiltrator. Land Raider. Scout. Not my cup of tea. You're putting your stuff into 1 10-man inside of a Land Raider. A little too gimmicky for me for that. A little too gimmicky. A little too cute. Guard. Gaunts. Ghosts. Leonatus. Platoon Commander. Engine Seer. I like Engine Seers. They're cool. You're probably going to see some Adorn with that. Jungle Fighter, Infantry, Chimera, Basilisk. 2 small Ogrins. These are Ogrins, not Bulgrin. Weird. Okay. 1 Dorn, 2 Dorn, 3 Dorn. Perfect. 3 Dorn, 1 Scout. Got a thing to give a Dorn an invuln as well. And +1 to hit. Pretty cool. Like it. Don't hate it. Fan. On to Tau, you got Kao Yawn. Dark Strider. That's it. Dark Strider. Okay. Breacher. Devilfish. Broadside. Ghost. Yep, ghosts are really good in Kion. 2, 3 Piranhas. Riptide. Stealth. 1 Tiger Shark. Didn't lean into it enough. It would have been nice to see a little less trash and get that 2nd Tiger Shark in there. Maybe they didn't have the model or something, but I mean, it's an okay Kalyan list. He's got enough trash to delay it, but it doesn't feel like it's leaning into it enough. CSM, Renegade Raiders. You've got a Chaos Lord, a Demon Prince, love it. Master of Executioner, Terminator, Sorcerer, Cultist, Legionnaire. Yep, Legionnaires are still really good. 3, 4 Rhinos. Too many Rhinos for me. I'm a fan of cycling things into 1 or 2 Rhinos. 4 Rhinos is just a waste of points. I'd rather have 150 points of killing or more. Bikes, and then you got bikes as well. This is too much trash. Havocs are good. 3 Havocs, though. getting a little cute on me. Getting, oh, las cannons too? What are you doing? No, no, no. And 10-man warp talent. It's not there for me. This is trying to play mission. It's not going to kill enough stuff, in my opinion. It's cute. It doesn't have enough lords. It doesn't have enough punch up. It's not there for me. It's trying to do what other factions do better. All right, Invasion Fleet. Death Leaper, Hive Tyrant, Neuro Tyrant, One Eye, Stormlord, Gargoyle, Bio, Carnifex, Exo, Neuro, Pyro, Zoes. Yeah, sure. It'd been nice to see at least like one Malscepter in here. Just got the One Eye, Carnifex Bomb. Yeah, Invasion Fleet. It's good. That's a pretty good Invasion Fleet. Chaos Demons. We've seen so many of these Keeper Secrets. Go away. Go away with this. Why are we seeing this so much? What don't I understand? Somebody tell me, what don't I understand? 3 Keeper of Secrets. 1 Shalaxi. Once again, Demonette, Fiend, Flamers. Everybody's doing this like full Slanesh Demon build. I just don't like it. Cool. I get it, but I don't like it. I don't think they kill enough. I just don't think they kill enough. And then wrapping up with Chaos Knights, Rampager, Tyrant, Brigand, Carnivore. Cool. 2 bigs. The bigs are cool in Chaos Knights because they could go through walls now natively. So you can like walk through a wall natively with these and then spend it to walk through the wall with the other ones. So like it's pretty cool. You could stage a lot. A lot of lists can handle Chaos Knights. A lot of lists can't handle them. So we'll see who can and who can't. All right, on to the next team. Midwest Moonstars. All right. We had the pleasure of playing these folks at 8TC. They drew us. Super good team. So I'm very interested in seeing these lists. All right. Some Necrons. Hypercrypt. Yep. Let's see what he's changed here. So Silent King, Imhotep, Deathmark, Doom Scythe, Doomsday Arc, Flayed, Locust. Locust Heavy. So very similar to what he was playing. Just doesn't have the Satans in it now. He's got Silent King instead, basically. Stat check list. Stat check jumping around shooting you list. Like, that's just what that is. Not everybody can deal with it. David Clark. All right. Tau. We are on. What are we on? Actually, I don't know what this is. Cadre, Shadowstone, Ethereal, Breacher, Devilfish, Hammerhead, it's Monka, Pathfinder, Piranha, Riptide, Stealth. Standard Monka. There you go. Nothing crazy there. Guard. Let's see what we got. Gaunt's Ghosts, Leontis, Platoon Commander, Tank Commander, Death Corp, Rough Rider, Bulgarin, Demolisher, Eradicator. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. Science. Yeah, I mean, cool. It's got tanky melee stuff to hold it. It's got tanks to shoot in the back. Don't hate it. Orcs. What you taking? Green Tide. All right. Beast Boss. 3 Pain Boys. War Boss. Weird Boy. 10 Beast Snagas. 1, 2, 3. Is he actually doing this? This is just gaming the system, and this bothers me a lot. Staying 19 boys instead of 20 to not give up Call the Horde. Come on, guys. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I would actually rather my opponent keep the secondary instead of pitching it if they pick it first. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just one boss knob. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. 3 20-mans, 1 10-man truck. 10 Gretchen, 1 kill rat, rig, commandos, Luda, Stormboy. Cool. Looks like that's the standard green tide list these days. Dark Angels. You gonna see some Terminator spam here or what? Let's see if we see it. Apothecary, Azrael, Deathwing Knights, Eradicators, Infiltrators, Inner Circle, Champions, Land Raider, Repulsor, Scout. Yeah. It's hard to kill. It is hard to kill, and it has a lot of damage. That's a good one. I like it. Nids. Synaptic Nexus. Hive Tyrant, Neuro, Swarmlord, Hormagaunts, Neuro, Anorn, Cyclophage, Pyrovore, Ravener, Zoe. Not my cup of tea. I just don't like this style of Nids. This doesn't seem very scary. Sisters, sweet. All right, Bringer of Flame, Junith. Don't think you need her in a bringer list, but cool. No Triumph. What is this list? Vol, Battle Sister, Immolator, Rhino, Castigator, Dominion, Paragon, Pentant, Retributor, Seraphim. This is a terrible list. Sorry guys, I don't like this list at all. 1 Castigator, you should at least have 2. You are going into Retributors for what reason? Because you're going to try to sacrifice something small and get wound rerolls against something? Who cares? You have no Triumph. Your movement is so much slower. You don't have auto 6s either. Like, I just don't like this. Not at all my flavor. Don't like it. Maybe he's doing something I don't know, but I'm not a fan. Grey Knights. All right. Grandmaster. Strike. 3 Nems. Incanis. And Inquisitor Codiers. Cool. We're seeing the same thing. People better be ready to play into Grey Knights, man. If you don't understand the Grey Knights game, you are in for a whooping. If you don't understand how to play against Grey Knights right now. Next team is going to be Moo Crew. All right, Moo Crew. Let's see. We played them last year. Let's see what we got this year. All right. Kauyan, Shadow Sun, Cold Star, Dark Strider, Breacher, Devilfish, Star Scythe, Piranha, Riptide, Skyray, Stealth. Cool. Kauyan, nothing crazy. Drukari, Archon, Lilith, Cab, Witch, Raider, 3 Raiders, 4 Venoms, 2 Incubi, Mandrakes, Ravenger, Reaver, Scourge with Darklance. So a lot of Darklances in this. Yeah, I mean, it's shooty with a little bit of combat. Mainly shooty, though. So, cool. Imperial Knights. Why are we bringing Imperial Knights? They had Imperial Knights last year, too. Canis, Lancer, Castellan. Ooh, I kind of love this. I wish that this was the teleporty guy, though. Helvrin, Warglaive. Cool. You either can handle it or you can't handle it. It's a lot of shooting. It's tanky stuff. He's got some fighting. But it's Knights at the end of the day. Necrons. Court. First Court we've seen. Scorpex, Techno, Immortal, Doomstalkers times 3 still, 2 Wraiths instead of 3 Wraiths, and then a bunch of trash. Okay. I mean, I don't hate it. It's a lot of trash. It's 2 wraiths still to get the wraith thing done. Maybe it's enough. I'm not sure though. Still seems like a pretty good list. I don't hate that actually. Custodes, let's see. Are we going to continue the trend? Shield host. Oh, Terminator. 2 blades, 1 Terminator, 1 guard. Big Terminator brick. 2 wardens. Prosecutor. Bike. Yeah, cool. Makes sense. I like the Terminator though. I kind of like that. Death guard. Bio, foul. 10 man, rhino. 2 cultists. 1 pred. 2 death shrouds. 2 bloats. 3 plague burst crawlers and nurglings. Yeah, I mean, it's good into some things, it's bad into some things. I have no respect for that list. But it's death guard. Like, they mess up some stuff. All right, Vanguard. Broodlord, Winged Hive Tyrant, Gargoyle, Bio, Exo, Gene Stealer, Lictor, Moloch, Neuro. So he basically is going to try to hold you in your corner. A lot of stuff. You either deal with this or you don't. It's another one of those lists of like, it can be paired correctly and absolutely get wrecked, or it can pair correctly and get a win that it shouldn't be getting. Dark Angels again. All right. Azrael, Chaplain on bike. Okay. Lieutenant, Ravenwing, Samuel, Outriders. Hellblasters, Ravenwing Black. I like this. This is cool. Knights. Death Shroud, Scout. Cool. It's a fast, I'm shooting you to death army. I don't hate it. I'm interested to see how this does. I'm very interested to see how that does. All right, the next team is going to be Round Table Gaming. All right, Round Table Gaming. Let's see here. Death Guard to start it off. Putrefier, Blightspawn, Lord of Vigilance, Plaguecaster, Typhus, Plague Marine. These 5s. 1 10-man, 2 5-mans, 2 rhinos, 2 cultists, Big Death Shroud Terminator, Bloat, Crawler. Cool. I don't like crawlers. I don't like them at all. If you have crawlers in your Death Guard list, I just care way less about it. All right. So this is Drukhari. Archon. This is called 2K Bombers and Badasses. I like bombers. I like it. Archon, Beast. Lilith. Cabalite, Witches. Raider. 1, 2, 3, 4 Venoms. Chronos. 2 Incubi, 2 Mandrakes, 1 Ravager, 1 Scourge with Dark Lances, 2 Bombers. Cool. I like it. I think Bombers are really good. I like this. I like that list. Eldar. Hey, a second Eldar player. Let's see what we got going on here. Wayleaper. Warlord, Benchmask, Fusion, Death Jester. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Death Jesters. Farseer. On foot with Runes of the Reader. Karandras. Love it. Guardian Defender. Falcon, Fire Dragon, so 1 combo there, 2 Rangers, Shadow Specters. They're so expensive now. They just don't ever get the value out of them. 3 Skyweavers, Striking Scorpion. So these are bikes. So keeping the bikes in there for Haywire, it's fine. They're still good. They're still really good. I like them. Striking Scorpions, Swooping Hawks, a Viper. I like it. Warp Spiders, I think, are too expensive now. Yes, they move really fast, so yes, they can do that. 3 squads of them. They don't really punch up, so you're basically using them as trash pieces and maybe some little clearing now and then. I think they're too expensive to take right now for what they do. I think they were good when they were 100 points. I think they were okay when they were 115 points. I think they're overcosted at 125. Chaos Demons, All right, you've got Bloodthirster. Nice. Great Unclean One. Nice. Lord of Change. Nice. All right, I like this. I like this so far. Rodicus. Okay, okay. Changeling, I can take it. Bloodletters. Bloodletters. No characters to make them better. I wish you would have just spent for a character to make at least one of these better. Blue Horrors. They're a little expensive. Why not just take, I guess, for their special rule, but I don't know. They're a little expensive. Plague Bearers, Flamers, Soul Grinder. Kind of fell apart. Kind of fell apart on me. I liked the beginning. I liked this. Then it kind of fell apart on me. Not sure about it. Sisters. All right. So Index Detachment, Hallowed Martyrs. All right. Junith is always good in this. Palatine. 2 Palatines. Oh my gosh. I just have no respect for what Palatines do. No respect for what they do. Big Sacrosaints. Squad. Dominion. Seraphim. Novitiates. 2 Cascaders, 2 Exorcists. Because why? Okay. So expensive. 2 Immolators, 3 Rhinos. Too many Rhinos? Don't like the Exorcists. I don't think this is really taking advantage for what this detachment does. There's no Vol. Or Triumph. Oh boy. Blood Angels, Chaplain, Jump Pack, Sanguinary, Intercessor, Assault Intercessor, Death Company Dread, Death Company Marines, Jump Pack, Librarian Dreadnought, Redeemer Dreadnought. So completely different take on Blood Angels here. Dreadnought spam Blood Angels. The Dreadnoughts are good. Like, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. I don't hate this, but it doesn't really fill the role that Blood Angels is trying to fill in a team comp. So it's just different. All right, another Court, Doomstalker, Wraith, Deathmark, Destroyer, Illuminar, Immortals, 10-man Immortals, 2 10-man Immortals, Stormlord, 2 Locust Destroyers, 3 Heavy Locust Destroyers, Overlord, Techno. So a lot of characters. You got some Immortals. You got 1 Wraith. It just feels like it's been nerfed so much at this point that this Court list is just not gonna do what it needs to do. Infernal Master, Demon Prince with Wings, Armon, Magnus. Cool. 1, 2, 3 5-mans, 2 Zingers, 2 Chaos Spawns, 2 Beasts. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's just a tanky T-Suns list. I like it. It's not bad. All right. Sanctum Games. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the list. Let's see what we got here. Blood Angels. Chaplain with Jump, Glamartis, Sanguinary Priest with Jump, Sanguinar, still hate him. Intercessor Squad, Assault. 2, 3 big Death Company Jumps, 1 Vanguard, Calidus. Cool. It's going to hit you like a truck. Good list. I like it. Votan. Iron Master, Grimnar, 1 Warrior, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sagittar, 1 Shooty. These guys just, they don't ever do what you want them to do. I get it, but like, it always feels like a waste of point when you use them. I don't agree with this in lists. 3 Berserkers, yep. Bikes, 2 big bikes, 1 small bike, cool. 1, 2 forward deploys. Yeah, I mean, it's a good list. I think that this is just a point sink that doesn't need to be there, and you can get anything else that's better. Thousand Suns, Armin, Sorcerer, Infernal, Magnus, Sorcerer. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-man rubrics. 1 Rhino, Cultist, 3 Cultist. So no beasts, no zingers, a lot more rubrics. Yeah, cool. I dig it. Granites. Stern, Libby, Crow. Ooh, Grandmaster and Dread Knight. 1 strike, 1 interceptor, 2 Nemesists, big brick of Paladin, big brick of Putrefiers. I mean, I don't hate it. It's a very toolsy list. It's not a stat checky, but like it has the tools to go into a lot of stuff, and it can score and play the mission very well as well. So like it's a good tools list if that's what you like to play. Death Guard, Putrefier, Blight, Typhus, 2x10 Plagues, Cultist, 3 Predators, 2 Bloats, 3 Crawlers, and 2 Rhinos. Oh, that's a lot of chassis. That's a lot. Sure, shooting Death Guard with 2 Fights First squads. Like, it's not the worst. I don't mind that. Necrons, Hyper Crypt, Nightbringer, Void Dragon, Silent King, Hex, Satan, 4 Satans and the Silent King, and then some trash. Cool. Trying to stat check people. There's lists that deal with this. There's lists that don't. It's pretty simple. It also is just going to kind of play the mission pretty well. All right. Tau, Monka coming in. Fireblade ×3. Breacher ×3. Devilfish ×2. Hammerhead ×3. 1 Pathfinder. 2 Piranhas. 3 Riptides. 3 Stealth Suits. Standard Monka. Boom. Nothing special going on there. Sisters, all right. We got Bringer of Flames here. Canoness with Jump Pack. Sure, she's the punchy one. She got the upgrade. Vol, Celestine. Oof, I get it. I get this combo. We could talk about it. I get this combo, but we'll see if she's probably gonna be with 10 Seraphim. St. Catherine. Who is this player? T. Chambliss. Triumph of St. Catherine. 2 Immolators. 2 Castigators. 2 Dominions. Paragons to go with Vol. There's your 10 Seraphim. Another 10 Seraphim. And 5 Seraphim. These ones have Inferno Pistols. These ones have Flamers. I get it. Cool. Seems like it's good in this detachment. If you actually do the math of like what these squads do, there's better options. They're cool. They're going to catch some people off guard. They don't do what you expect a lot of the time in my findings. But yeah, I mean, it's a good sisters list. So yeah, that is Sanctum Games. Now we're going to go on to Southern Hostilities. Okay, Drew Kari to kick it off. Archon, Draz, Cabalite, Rax, Raider, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Venoms. Kronos, 10 Incubi, 2 5 Incubis, 3 Mandrakes, 3 Scourges with Dark Lances. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. This is a good 10-10 list, and if you make mistakes, it could punch up pretty good. I kind of like that Drakari list. I do like bombers. That's a lot of Venoms. I like that. Black Templars. All right. Grimaldus, Helbrick, Lieutenant, 10 Crusaders, 5 Crusaders. I'm sorry, that's 20 Crusaders, isn't it? So 20, 20, 20. So it's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 80 Crusaders. Infiltrator, 3 Infiltrators. Codias and Draxus. This sounds terrible. Some people are not going to be able to play against this. That's a good. I like that list. That's pretty cool. All right, Angron, Avocado, 1 Jackal, 2 3-man 8-bound, 1 6-man 8-bound, 1 6-man Exalted, 2 3-man Exalted, 2 3 spawns. Yeah, it's a good pressure list. Good World Eaters pressure list. All right, Custodes, let's see. Jeremy Stan plays Custodes all the time. Pretty sure it's like all he plays. And I've played against him a couple times. I want to see what he is doing here. Shieldhost, Alea, Guard. So he has no other characters. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what he's doing. Achilles Dreadnought, Achilles Dreadnought, Achilles Dreadnought, Telamon, Telamon, Telamon. Venerable Dreadnought. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dreadnoughts. And Rex. Whoa, buddy. Okay. This is going to catch people off guard. This is interesting. This is a completely different take on Custodes. This is going to be very hard for people to have to kill and deal with. I like this. I'm interested to follow up to see how this does. I don't hate that, especially in teams. All right, Mark Perry. He has Chaos Space Marines. Cool. Packbound Zealots. All right, so we've got Dark Commune, Commune, Demon Prince, Demon Prince, Demon Prince. Warpsmith, Cultist. Accursed. 2 big Chaos Bike squads. Forge Fiend, and a Hellbrute. I mean, this is just Mark Perry. I'm playing some weird shit list. I have no idea what he's going to do. It's just a lot of stuff. It's a lot of weird stuff. So he's just going to play weird, and you're not going to know what he's doing. Big biker units. I get it. There's Zinch. These are Slanesh. They could advance and charge. Corn. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's a Mark Perry list. That's all I can say. That's all I can say is don't underestimate it. It's a Mark Perry list. All right. Robert Hawkins, Chaos Demons, Bloodthirster, Keeper, Pox, Shalaxi. Everyone's bringing Shalaxi back. Scarbrand. Finally, we see a Scarbrand. Bloodletter Bomb, Bloodletter, Demonette, Plague Bears. Sure. It's a little bit of things. 1, 2, 4 big guys. 3 bombs that could go through walls. I mean, it's okay. Not the end all be all. Shalaxi's so expensive. Just so expensive. I get what she does, but she's expensive. Thousand Suns, Armin, Exalted on disc, Infernal, Red, Sorcerer, Rubric. These 5s. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5-mans, 1 Rhino, 2 Beasts, Cultists. Cool. Everybody's going to this 2 Beast kind of meta right now. And then Orcs, Beast, Warboss. What's he playing? Warhorde. Okay, cool. Warboss, Weird Boy, Zod, Be Snagga, Boys, Truck. Flash gets, Gretchen, Commandos, Knobs, Warbike. A lot of stuff in this list. Good trading pieces, good punch pieces, a lot of forward deploying screening. So if they go first, like you are in your deployment zone. This is if I go first, you're in your deployment zone list. Yeah, look out for Southern Hostilities. Mark Perry's list, Jeremy, Hunter, all these good team over here. The next team is going to be Split Fives Club. Oh, it says they dropped. All right, so we will skip them. This is going to be Victrix Gaming. So we've got what? Two more teams. Victrix Gaming. All right, let's see here. Bellacore, Unqueen, Keeper, Lord of Change, Scarbrand, Demonette, Flamer, Soul Grinder. Sure, it's a demon list. It's going to do its things. It's got some good demons in there. A little bit of everything. It's got a couple of bullets. A couple things to play objectives. Space Marines. Ultramarines, Gladius. Apothecary. Libby, Marnius, Ventress. Impulsor. Aggressors. Company Heroes. Eradicators. Oh, big aggressor and eradicator bronze, so you could choose what he's putting stuff into. Lancer, Infiltrator, Scout, and 2 Vindicators. Cool. It's a decent Gladius list. I think Gladius is weak in a lot of things right now, but yeah, it's a good Gladius list. All right, Grey Knights, 2 Libbies, 2 Dreads, Drago, Small Terminator, Strike, 3 Nemesis. Yeah, cool. So not putting Drago with the big Terminator and going for another small Terminator squad instead. I really like the big Terminator squad with him. You should just combine those 2 squads next time. Monka, Fireblade, Cold Star, Dark Strider, 1, 2 Breachers, 2 Devilfish, broadsides with missiles, big squad, another broadside, 2 big broadsides. Sunforge, Pathfinder, Piranha, Skyray, Stealth. A little bit of a different take, right? You've got Skyrays here. You've got broadsides. I love the broadsides are so good. They are so good. They're just a little expensive. Oh, these are just 3-mans. Yeah. So, oh no, these are just 2. Are these just 2-mans? They're just 2-mans. Nah, they're not as good. They're just 2-mans. Oh, this is a rail rifle. This is a missile. Okay, 1 rail, 2-man, 1 missile, 2-man. It's okay. Little kitty, little toolsy on that. Tau. Guard, Ghosts, Leo, Platoon, Tank, Creed, Cadian, Chimera, Castrican, Lehman Russ, Exterminator, Dorn. Cool. So you got 2 Dorns, 2 Exterminators, 2 tank commanders. So good mix. 6 big tanks, bunch of trash. That wants its table pick, I can tell you that much. Death Guard, Bio, Foul, Typhus, 10-man. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 Plague Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Rhinos, and then 3 Blow Drones. I mean, sure. Why not? I mean, yeah. That's going to be really good into some pairings. I like the skew. I like it. Renegade Raiders, Chaos Lord, Cultist, Legionnaire, Rhino, Land Raider, Vindicator, Chosen, Havocs, Warp Talons. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's a Renegade Raider list. It's got a little bit of everything in it, not leaning into something too much. The Chosen are both small squads. I don't know why you want a Land Raider here, but to each is their own. Yeah, I mean, it's Renegade Raider. They have tricks. And Imperial Knights. No, why? Rex, Atropos, 1, 2, 3 Alvarins, 3 Warglaves, 2 Assassins, and a Voidsman. I mean, it's got the Assassins and everything, so it can at least score a little bit better. I'm just still not high on these Imperial Knights in teams. That does it for them. And to round it up, right? Yep. We're going to round it up. We've got Wrong Way Kids. All right, let's see what we got here. Carter playing CSM. Deceptors. Okay. Castle Jump Pack. Dark Commune. Cultist. Accursed. Pred. Forge. Raptor. Venom. Cool. It's just got a lot of stuff. I don't know too much about what Deceptors is trying to do or anything. I've never built lists really or looked at that yet. So I can't comment too much what he's going to do. It's got a bunch of units. It's got some shooting to back those units up. And it's CSM. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Space Wolves. Let's go, dude. Yep, Stormlance. All right, cool. Let's see here. Libby, Grimnar, Battle Leader, Thunderwolf, Battle Leader, Lord, Intercessor, Fenrisian, Infiltrator, Scout, Thunderwolf, Wolfen. Cool. Space Marines. We're going to put you in prison. We're going to charge you. We're going to fight you. Can you kill me? Can you chew through me? Sisters. All right. Bringer of Flames. We've got Vol, Palatine. I don't get it. Battle Sisters. 3x3 Arcos. 2 Paragon, 3 Paragon Warsuits. Let's go. This is what I would be playing right here. 3 Paragon Warsuits. And then we're going to take 3x10 Seraphim. Flamers. A Novitiates. That's just too, oh my gosh. Oh, you were doing so good. I looked at this. I looked at this. It's like they're good, but they're also bad. Sure, you could try to do mortals. They don't do as much as you'd expect a lot of the times. They could punch up sometimes. No castigators. You have no long range threat in this list. 0. No triumph for extra movement. Yeah, it's going to get some lists. It's going to be good and bad. I would like something that's generally good into everything for Sisters. All right, let's see here. We've got Paul Murphy. He is playing Death Guard, Bio, Surgeon, Typhus, 10, 1 Rhino, 2 Rhinos, 3 big Death Shroud Terminators, Pox, War Dog. This is good. I like this. I like the 3 big Terminators instead of like the Plague Burst and stuff like that. He's got no shooting though. This is just all raw combat. He would love to be on table 7 or 8. I actually wouldn't hate like first defending that and putting it on 7 or 8. I think that's a pretty good play there. If you think about it, watch this video and maybe you guys will do it. Knights, Rex, Lancer, Errant, Warglaive, Assassin. Cool. It's Knights. I don't care about Knights. Custodes, to see if they're doing anything different. 3 Blades, Terminator, 1 Guard, 1 big Terminator, 3 big Wardens, Prosecutor, Witch Seeker. No bikes here. Okay. AdMech, the only AdMech, new AdMech. So AdMech definitely has play, but it's like, it takes a lot of understanding what this army does and a lot of testing to actually do it. So that's why I think a lot of people don't play it. Is like, it's not an easy thing to pick up and like understand how to play AdMech. So Hunter Cohort, still the best detachment, even with all the changes. Martial Marcho, Technologist, that's cool. Ranger, Vanguard, Dune Rider, Bellstari, Las Cannon, Fly Guys, Infiltrators, Small Squad Infiltrators, Dragoon. This doesn't feel like it has enough to, you're going pretty deep into these, right? You're going pretty deep into these Dragoons and into the Ballistari. It doesn't have enough like trash to me or pressure. It does have like all these Vanguards and Rangers, but so that's interesting, right? You look at it and you're just like, oh, this list sucks. But like it does a lot of weird things. So you just gotta be ready for it. Then the last list, Will Bundy, Grey Knights, Grandmaster Dread Knight, Drago, big Terminator with Drago, good. Strike. 2 Nemesis, big Paladin. Okay, so you might be in Drago with the Paladin. Whatever. He's got 2 big bricks. One with Drago, one with Grandmaster. I don't hate it. All right, 2 big bricks, 4, and then 3 Dread Knights. Like, maybe it's not enough Dread Knights. It's only 3 Dread Knights. We'll see how it does. So that's it. That's NATC 8-mans. There's like 65-man teams as well. So if you don't see teams here, there is a lot in the 5-mans. That's too many for me to go over. focused more on the 8-player team events and everything with the NTL. So yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, watch the event. I'm pretty sure War Games Live will be streaming one of these events. I'm not sure if it's the 8 or the 5s. We will see. But yeah, that's that. See y'all in the next one.